1839, Danish-Brazilian paleontologist Peter Wilhelm Lund was out on a research trip exploring the Lagoa Santa caves in Minas Gerais, Brazil, when he stumbled upon some downright weird fossils from the deposit of the late Pleistocene-Holocene age. Thinking they'd uncovered some sort of creepy, long-extinct prehistoric creature, Lund's team hauled the remains back for a closer look, and what they found was, well, bizarre. This critter, roughly the size of a house cat, sported webbed feet like an otter, the snout of a bear, and sharp, blade-like teeth that could deliver some wicked, nasty bites. For years, researchers were left scratching their heads trying to figure out exactly what it was, until they realized this strange mix of features wasn't just alive and well, but out in the wild, taking down animals 50 times its size. Neither a bear, nor an otter, nor a fox, but a lethal and mysterious canine. This extremely intelligent relative of the maned wolf is somehow even weirder than its long-legged cousin. Meet the pint-sized killer of the tapirs and capybaras, the bush dog. The following footage is one of the rarest finds that you'll come across online. The scene shows the brutal aftermath of what would have been a relentless chase, after which a gang of bush dogs finally traps a paca by the water. It's savage. These little beasts swarm in, tearing and ripping it apart from all sides, and soon enough, they'll get their piece of the action to chow down on. However, this isn't just some random act of violence. It is one of the most calculated, straight-up brutal ways a predator can hunt, going after prey that can reach 30 to 50 times their size. We'll break down their killer teamwork later in the video, but for now, let's get these bad boys a proper introduction. Speathos venaticus, better known as the bush dog or water dog, is a small-sized canine native to Central and South America. Its scientific name is a combination of Greek and Latin roots, speathos meaning cave, and venaticus meaning hunting. So put together, you've got cave hunter, which is fitting because that is exactly where the fossils were discovered. Even though bush dogs have a pretty broad habitat range, they're one of the rarest animals to actually spot in the wild. In fact, when scientists first unearthed their fossils, they assumed that these little guys were long extinct, having never seen one alive. It wasn't until the next century when researchers finally stumbled upon some living specimens that they realized that the bush dog was still around and took them for further study. Despite this, they're one of the least studied animals out there because of their rarity and elusive nature. Being the only living member of its genus, the bush dog, though technically related to dogs, is far from an ordinary canine. Genetic evidence points to some unlikely relatives, like the maned wolf of South America, or even the African wild dog, both equally strange in their own right and just as dangerous. Physically, though, these wild predators draw comparisons to some of nature's fiercest animals. Some experts say that it's got the face of a Tasmanian devil or pint-sized bear, thanks to its stocky, muscular frame and that broad, sturdy head. Its flat snout and round ears only add to its bear-like appearance, giving it a no-nonsense, rugged look that hints at savage instincts. Bush dogs are also described as a peculiar mix of a dachshund and a corgi crossed with an otter, resulting in a small but lethal creature about the size of a terrier, and it's not hard to see why. Adult bush dogs sport long, soft fur that's a rich brownish tan, often lighter with reddish tones on the head, neck, and back, complemented by a weird bushy tail that adds to their wild allure. Weighing between 11 and 18 pounds and standing at a shoulder height of 8 to 12 inches, they match terriers in size and stature. Plus, their head-to-body length ranges from 22 to 30 inches, excluding the tail, with short legs relative to their robust bodies. They echo the build of both dachshunds and corgis. Interestingly, bush dogs possess another incredibly rare trait as well. They sport functional, webbed feet, much like that of an otter. This isn't something that you see every day in canines, especially those prowling in the wild. But for bush dogs, this unique feature gives them an edge in living an almost semi-aquatic lifestyle near water bodies. These webbed paws enhance their swimming abilities and allow them to maneuver effectively in the water, which is crucial during their coordinated, stealthy hunting excursions. When a pack of bush dogs sets out to hunt, the group splits into two, one half taking to the land, skillfully herding their prey toward a nearby water body where the rest lie in wait, concealed beneath the surface. Suddenly, the entire pack springs into action from both sides, using their sets of 38 razor-sharp blade-like teeth to tear their victim apart while it's still alive. This tactical approach doesn't just catch the prey off guard, it gives the bush dogs a significant positional advantage as well. Many of their targets struggle to maneuver in the water, while the bush dogs not only excel in this element, but as adept swimmers, they are also capable of holding their breath up to 30 seconds, which aids in their ability to remain hidden and poised for the perfect moment to strike. Plus, for a prey frantically trying to escape a pack of frenzied bush dogs, with their creepy, chilling calls echoing in the air. It's nearly impossible to spot the rest of the gang lurking beneath the water, seamlessly blending their brownish coats with the murky water surface. 9 times out of 10, this lethal hunting strategy spells victory, and a well-deserved meal for the bush dogs. Their strange calls, whines mixed with distinct noises, serve as a form of communication, alerting pack members to danger or low visibility during the chase, while also sending a chill down the spine of their prey, triggering a panic response that often leads to fatal mistakes. Ironically, this entire hunting scenario mirrors the tactics of ancient armies, who would conceal their main forces and drive the enemy toward them for a double-sided attack. It's hard to say whether humans took a page from the bush dog's hunting manual or if these cunning canines picked up the trick from us. Regardless, this survival strategy also allows bush dogs to tackle prey that can weigh over 500 pounds in some cases. There's a remarkable account of a pack of 6 bush dogs taking on a 550-pound tapir. Despite the tapir towering over them, the entire gang unleashed a barrage of nasty bites on its legs, relentlessly attacking for several minutes until the creature succumbed to hundreds of small, irritating wounds. Their menu isn't limited to tapirs either. These voracious hunters will devour nearly every rodent and mammal that crosses their path when hunger strikes. Capybaras, pacas, agoutis, acouchus, peccaries, rhees, and even deer. Nothing is safe from their insatiable appetite. What's truly bizarre is the ritual that follows the brutal hunt. Once the chaos of the kill subsides, the packmates line up, with the adults and parents taking positions at either end of the animal. This arrangement allows the pups to get in there and disembowel their prey with ease. And they don't stop there. Every single member of the pack gets an equal share of the meal, reinforcing their fierce camaraderie. Bush dogs are incredibly social creatures. With their canine lineage connecting them to wolves, they carry some serious alpha instincts. In their tight-knit groups, offspring are only produced by one alpha male and female, making their social structure both unique and efficient. These animals mate year-round, and like many canids, their courtship kicks off with some distinctive pre-copulatory behaviors, including marking their territory with urine. This particular scent is so strong and pungent, thanks to the high concentration of ammonia and various volatile fatty acids, that bush dogs have earned the nickname vinegar dogs. When the time is right, the alphas engage in mating, resulting in a copulatory tie where they lock together in a fierce embrace. Once the mating concludes, a gestation period of up to 67 days follows, culminating in a litter that can range from 1 to 6 pups, and sometimes even up to 10. The young are nursed from about 8 weeks until they reach 5 months old, and they hit reproductive maturity by the time that they're 1-year-old. Despite this period, non-breeding group members step up, guarding, cleaning, and carrying the pups, while the males bring food to the mother in the den. In captivity, bush dogs can live for up to 10 years. Given their elusive nature, bush dogs rarely cross paths with humans in their natural habitat, making it tough to understand how they truly behave around us. Some far-fetched estimates portray them as devilish creatures responsible for the deaths of several humans, but those tales mostly stem from local folklore when tribes occasionally encounter them. The reality is that there is no concrete evidence of a bush dog ever attacking a human. Humans, on the other hand, have had a hand in pushing these rare animals to the brink of being threatened. Habitat destruction, encroachment, and illegal poaching of their prey pose serious threats to their survival today. According to the IUCN Red List, the bush dog population is estimated to be around 110,000 individuals, with roughly half being mature. However, given the variety of challenges they face, this figure might be overly optimistic. The World Association of Zoos and Aquariums suggests that the actual number could be shockingly under 10,000 individuals. Regardless of both estimates, bush dogs are classified as near-threatened on the IUCN Red List, and urgent measures are necessary to protect these unique canines, especially considering that they're the last surviving members of their genus. Do you think that these rare, strange little creatures will find a way to survive against the odds by the next century? Or are we really stubborn enough to wipe them off the planet? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one.